How's it going, everyone? Jim Beckett here from the Southbury, Connecticut, Berkshire Hathaway office. Today I'm going to be covering a topic I'm asked more and more frequently this year, and that is now a good time to sell? While your individual needs may vary, I'm going to be looking at some of the things that have happened in our marketplace this past year that may affect your decision-making process on whether or not you're looking to move. So without further ado, let's get into some of the stats on the single-family homes that have sold this past year. All right, first up, we're taking a look at the sales price of these single-family homes. So we're looking at the median sales price. We've gone up from approximately $270,000 to $300,000. Now keep in mind, that's going to be statewide, and your individual area may vary quite significantly actually, but we've seen some pockets in Connecticut rise drastically this past year. So next up, we're going to be looking at the number of homes that are for sale. Now, beginning of the year in January of 2020, we had approximately 16,500 listings. And now, as of November, our latest stat, we're looking at about 12,700. So we've lost a significant chunk of the housing market, meaning you're not going to have as much competition. Again, this may vary depending on where your home is situated. Some towns are a bit more popular or faster moving than others, but statewide we've seen a decrease in the number of listings, and it really shows. Some buyers are having a very difficult time out there trying to find the house that they're really looking for. Next up is going to be the number of days on market. Starting at the beginning of the year, single-family homes were typically on market for about 53 days, and now that's dropped to 42. So people are getting offers and closing on their houses a little bit faster now than they were at the beginning of the year, which is pretty important because I know some people just want to get this process done and over with. So another very interesting piece of information is going to be the number of showings per listing before it's under contract. So even though from the beginning of the year we've actually seen a decrease in the number of days that house is on market, we're seeing an increase in the number of people that come through to view it before it gets put under deposit and sold. That's kind of interesting. It's showing that there's a lot more buyers that are very active. So you're going to see quite a bit of competition. Most homes that we're listing right now are actually seeing multiple offers within the first week, especially when they're priced appropriately. All right, and this last little piece of info is going to be the amount of inventory, or how many months it would take to sell through the current number of homes that we have listed. So back in January, we were looking at about 5.7 months of inventory. So all the homes that were currently listed, it would take about 5.7 months to sell through. And now we're down to 4.1 months. So that's pretty significant change. So to tie this all together, when looking at the market information this past year, as a seller, you're going to see a decrease in competition, an increase in the number of buyers and what they're looking at. And lastly, you're going to see an increase in price, which is really what I'm sure you all want. So I think now is actually a great time to sell. But please keep in mind that the information I provided you is looking at the state. So if you want something that's a little bit more detailed for your county, your town, your exact neighborhood, please feel free to reach out. Comment below, and you can also send me a direct message, text, call, email with the information provided at the end of the video. As always, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you guys checking out these videos. If you want more information, be sure to like my page or subscribe. Thanks.